what's up, chicken and cheese, everybody? It's your best friend in the whole wide world of things, RIP and Authority, and today I've got a beautiful video by the name of 7 Reasons Why I Hope Watch Dogs 2 succeeds. Um, now, there's plenty of reasons for why I hope this thing will succeed, but I have narrowed my list down to 7. Anyway, these are the 7 of the best for me, honestly, so let's just go ahead and jump right into it. First things first, it's not a sequel. It's its own, basically. It has nothing to do with the first game, Watch Dogs 1. The only similarity to it, as far as I can tell, is DedSec. And there was DedSec in the first one, but it wasn't as prevalent as it is now. And DedSec is a very, very major part. It has nothing to do with the first one, so there's no more Aiden Pierce. But from what I have seen, there might be T-Bone. I don't know. I can't confirm it, but from what the pictures I've seen, T-Bone could be in it. He's been shaking hands with the main character, Marcus Holloway. Holloway, I believe his name is. I've seen him in a picture too. But like I said, it's not a sequel. That's a major, major part. That makes it 10 times better. So they started from scratch, and now they have everything new. If you don't know the story so far, the story is a 24-year-old hacker named Marcus Holloway joins DedSec to sort of fight the corruption that's going on in businesses and such. And he joins it just to, do it. And he has his own morale. He does whatever he wants in the name of justice. And that kind of makes sense. And that's the story so far. He joins it to stop corruption. A really good part is it's a whole new story. No ties to Aiden whatsoever. At least not to Aiden as a person. It could have ties to people in the game, in Watch Dogs 1, but Aiden himself, as far as I can see, is not in it, which is a plus. Okay, so number 2 is there was no trailer trickery, at least that I've seen, and I've been watching videos of this and sort of reading a couple articles, but as far as I'm concerned, the cinematic trailer, and the gameplay trailer actually match up to what the gameplay actually is. Just between you and me, a first for most Ubisoft games. That's a joke, but I mean, you can check the actual thing, like for The Division, Tom Clancy's The Division, the trailer for it was way better. The gameplay trailer was way better than the actual game itself. Uh, Same thing with, some of the Far Cry games, and same thing with Rainbow Six Siege. Now, Rainbow Six Siege on its own is actually a really good game, just compared to the trailer is not so. But, that's fine. What you see is what you get, and if you don't like it, well, kind of sucks. But, anyway. Number 3. Let's see, we got some early access. That's a very important part. What I was saying earlier about, the whole early access thing, that's very, very important because now we get to see, like, allowing YouTubers to play the game for their audience shows everyone that, oh, okay, they are confident in what their game is, and they're confident that you'll like it, and they're allowing people to see it and understand what's going on, and that's always good, So the early access really just it kind of opens it up, it lets you see, like I said, it lets you see parts that weren't seen before, unlike Watch Dogs former, the original Watch Dogs, which didn't allow you to do anything. It was kind of an out-of-the-blue game with a trailer, and that was it. There was no early access, no alphas, no betas. It was just the game, and that's what you got, at least as far as I remember. I could be wrong, but you can prove me wrong in the comments, but as far as I was concerned, there was no early access, there was no allowing YouTubers to play it early, no Ubisoft sponsors, so, unless there was, and I'm stupid, but as far as I'm concerned, there wasn't. I'm right here, and I ain't going nowhere. You can knock doors and tear gas the ass. Okay, so for number 4, we got some better gameplay. Now, this is way, way important for a game like Watch Dogs, because the gameplay is the most, well, besides the narrative, is the most important part of the game. 10 times more hacking, obviously. Since it's a sequel, you want there to be more hacking. Now you have a drone, an RC car, and actual legitimate parkour. Let's see, you've got pretty cool examples of more hacking, I'm going to put some on screen right now. One of the new kind of hacking things is controlling a car and actually making it go without you being in it. That's pretty good. Like the drone, the RC car, I'll put those up on screen as well. And there's actual parkour now. The character's weapon is kind of weird, but I think in terms of being a more fun, this is a good weapon to have. It's a weird flail thing, uh, thingamabob that you flail around on the screen and the such. And he has his guns, of course. Number 5, there is absolutely no morality system. And now this is just absolutely perfect, and it warms my heart to see that they actually were smart and removed it completely from the game, because before it was a broken system, to say the least. Like, in order to be a good guy, like, I think it's because they try too hard to make the game, more like oh, you're a good guy vigilante and you're fighting the good fight, which kind of sucked, because then, if you're in one of the missions, you come out and you're facing police, you can't shoot or attack those police, which isn't that hard on its own, and neither is the getaway. I'm just saying, some people, they want to play it and they want to be able to shoot, like, at least, shoot the cop in a kneecap and not have any sort of, bad influence. I mean, it is kind of fair, but I guess not. But anyway, you couldn't harm or kill police in the last game, so it kind of made it more difficult for you to have a lot of fun. And I think what it was striving to be in the last game was a sort of GTA meets hacking, and because of this morality system, they kind of failed. Now, it doesn't always end badly. Like, for some games, the morality system can work. Like in Infamous, the morality system actually gives you powers depending on which side you want to choose. Or in a Telltale game, a narrative-driven game, like, say you want to be. I mean, if I can't. I mean, they in Telltale games, I'm saying if they did, it would work. But they don't really have one. It's just like you make a bad decision, people hate you for it. That kind of sort of thing. But if there was a morality system, it would work. As you became aggressively bad, you got to hang out with more of those bad-centered people, that sort of thing. And it works for a narrative-driven game. But for a game that's more open-world, action-oriented, it's less so. Okay, number 6 here is we got some better characters. This one is, as well as no morality, is a pretty important part. There's actually characters instead of just two-dimensional objects, that you play as, and that's what was kind of in the last game. Now, I will admit, T-Bone, that was my favorite character from the last game. The guy with the dreads and the piercings. He was the one of the only ones with character or personality in that actual game. Aiden Pierce was lacking, and so was what's her face, the Russian girl. I don't mean to be rude, but it's kind of hard to remember her name. I can't remember it, but they actually have, like I was saying, they have personalities, and every single person is unique. Like, say, Wrench, and the main character. Wrench is obviously the comic relief, funny guy, he's the one that is meant to draw everyone into the game. He's supposed to be the one that you click with, that you want to have a good time with, because he's that kind of person. From his personality, like I said, personality, very important. From the way he dresses to the way he acts, just makes you want to hang out with him. And every single person is separate. Every single one. Not a single person you'll find in that story to be the same, unless they're twins, in which case then that makes sense. I'm right here, and I ain't going nowhere. You can turn and say what thing. Your character is no longer a lone wolf. Now, as I was saying, this ties into number 6, where it's like you have more characters. Your character is no longer just a lone wolf like in the first game, where Aiden Pierce was going around, wah, I don't care about anyone but my nephew. Wah, life sucks. Ever since then, he was kind of just out on his own, and that's why there was only 3 characters, main characters, like T-Bone, the girl, and him. That's why there was only 2 other characters besides him who actually mattered, other than Damien, but Damien's a bad guy, and I mean good guys. So like I was saying, you're no longer a lone wolf, so now you have friends and things to help you. You have all of DedSec, which is kind of important, and you can do a lot more. That's also, this is just gonna kind of be thrown out there, but now you can do a lot more with, like, the hacking, as I was saying before. It's really cool stuff. Now I'm gonna give you Two extra little factoids here. One is this game is less drama. The first game was more story. It tried so hard to have a good story that it lost its way. It was trying too hard to be a serious narrative-driven game, and it lost its way and became boring. Whereas the second game, this one seems like it's meant to have more fun. You're supposed to have a good time while you're playing it, and that's going to greatly help out this story. It's got jokes throughout the whole time. Like when you ever watch someone play it, it's got jokes throughout it, and it seems to have a good little time with it.
Spaz if you want to.
The fact that there is now multiplayer, and not the multiplayer that there was last time that either you had it on or you had it off. That was it. I mean, now there's actual legitimate multiplayer where people can be in your things and you can talk to them and you don't have to instantly try and kill them. Now it's more like friendly. It's more like you're both. The multiplayer is now more like you're both in DedSec and you're just friends visiting. That's the sort of thing that it's like, and that's going to be way better and it's going to work out longer. That's kind of all I had to say on the situation, but it's now better multiplayer. You have communication, and they're not everyone's just hostile towards you. So yeah, that's kind of it's better now because of that. Hope you guys did enjoy this one, and I'm doing a little bit of extra editing now. I have a video for the transitions, but I hope you guys do enjoy it. And you know, if you guys want more editing like this, of course it's gonna take a bit more to get there. But I'd be more than happy and willing to put these kind of videos up. Now, like I said, if you guys want to see more of this, then go ahead and, slap the like button, because why not, right? I mean, hey, it won't hurt nobody, I think. But if you don't, that's fine. I'll just get boring, drab Aiden Pierce to come put a spell on you with his hacking phone. But anyway, like I was saying, I hope you guys did enjoy. You know, these editings are getting better, and they're getting more fun to do. Like the last 26-second video that I did, that actually surprisingly kind of took a while, because for 26 seconds, getting it to sort of sync up with the audio was hard, and even then it didn't really sync up very well. My bad, but it's a lot better than it could have been. So anyway, like I was saying, hope you guys enjoy.
I am so stuck in my ways, baby. I'm living it up. Yo, I used to hang around with no baby, baby. I didn't need one. Hey, in the house, getting all of my K, baby. I can't get enough. Hey, I am so stuck in my ways, trying to make you my baby. I am so stuck in my ways, baby. I'm living it up.
That's him. Marcus Holloway. Time him.
Too late, he's in. Who is he?
That's the guy who could help us change the world. Welcome to DedSec. I'm Satara. This sweetheart is Josh. This weirdo's Wrench. And this is Horatio.
It's the crew, huh? Took y'all long enough to come get me.
Bloom CTOS is like a giant spider web, endlessly gathering data. They're making backroom deals to trade our private information. We have to stop this. We're talking data manipulation on a massive scale. Rigged elections, weapons programs, spying into people's homes. All of it controlled by one man, Bloom CTO, Dushan Nemec.
Wait, so all these companies just agreed to up and funnel all their data through Bloom? Does anyone else find this suspicious?
All that data at Bloom's fingertips, that's like the world's most powerful monopoly.
This is systemic injustice at its highest level.
Let's show them what going to war with us really means.
I'm gonna break it down like this. I'm gonna break it down like this.
I want to introduce you to Raymond Kinney.
Hey, and you're talking to Bloom's public enemy number one, son?
Don't go near DedSec. They're my responsibility.
That, my friend, is CTOS without any makeup.
A few civilian casualties is the cost you have to pay for the betterment of the world.
You can't see the people you're stepping on.
Guess what, Marcus?
Guess what?
The people, they don't care how it works, only that it does. Namaste.
Nice hat.
Nice mask.
Okay, we're good.